Hello to my Tri-Cities family. I hope and pray that everyone is doing real well. As you know, 2020 was a very challenging year. It changed a whole lot of things. It forced us to close the doors and go from in-person worship to virtual worship. But then around the middle part of July, we noticed that the cases were starting to level out, even beginning to dip down. And so we decided that it's a good time to open the doors again. And everything was going good. But then we noticed in October that the cases were going back the opposite direction. They were starting to go back up again. And then being that we were approaching the cold and flu season, then we made the decision in November to shut the doors again. Well, I'm happy to announce that beginning in April, this Sunday, we are opening the doors once again to in-person worship. Yes, I know. I am so excited too. I've even asked a few friends how they felt about it. What about you, JJ? How do you feel about this? All right. But then I got to ask my boy, the Fresh Prince, how do you feel about the exciting news that we're opening the doors once again? Okay. And to my housewives of Atlanta, how you feel? All right, I see you, Candy. And then I got to ask my boy SpongeBob SquarePants, how you feel about this? Okay. I feel you on that, SpongeBob. No, but seriously, if we're going to come back to in-person worship, there are a few things that you need to know, or quote unquote house rules.
What you talking about, was?
Okay, calm down, Arnold. Let me explain. And by the way, my name is not Willis, it's Weldon. All right, now that we got that out the way, rule number one, and probably most important, at Tri-Cities Church of Christ, we are still requiring that you wear a face mask or face covering, however you want to put it. The CDC still says that one of the most effective ways of slowing down the spread of COVID-19 is by wearing a face mask. Now, we don't care what color it is. We don't care how pretty it is. All we want you to do is wear a face mask. You can represent Tri-Cities. Or you can represent your favorite football team. And yes, I guess if you're a Cowboys fan, you can still wear yours too. But the main thing is that you have a face covering on and make sure that you wear it the proper way. This is how you wear a face mask. Not like this. Definitely not like this. But like this. This is the correct way of wearing your face mask. And so we ask that when you come in the doors that you wear your face mask properly. Now, rule number two. Okay, rule number two. As you walk into the door, right to your right, there we will have your communion laid out on the table. We ask that you grab your own communion cups as you come into the building, so that way when we do communion, you'll have your communion cup in hand. Okay, rule number three. We encourage everyone who comes into the building to get their temperature checked. On the wall, there is a temperature checking station. We ask that you stop by there and either get your forehead checked, or you can even use your wrist to check your temperature. But either way, make sure you stop and get your temperature checked prior to walking into the auditorium. Okay, and lastly, we still make it possible for you to leave your offering. Now you can do that online, or if you're in person and would like to leave it in the offering tray, it is right by the auditorium on your way out. So just place your envelope in the offering tray, and we just thank you for supporting the work of Tri-Cities Church of Christ. God bless. Now, as you walk into the auditorium, you will notice that we have some HEPA air filters located in the building. We have some in the front of the building and we have some in the back of the building as well. Now, the HEPA air filter is there to help purify the air, to get rid of any bacteria, any viruses that are in the air. And as we got these HEPA air filters, we got it because it is stated that this HEPA air filter will even help in slowing down the spread of COVID-19. We want you to know that at Tri-Cities, we are taking every step possible to try to ensure your safety. So we're taking these measures to try to make sure that we're trying to clean the air, to slow down the spread of bacteria and viruses, those things that make people sick. So we thank you for working with us. One other thing that you need to know is that when you come into the auditorium, all the chairs will be set out like they used to be. Now, what we're asking you to do, because you know the size of the auditorium, we're asking you to do your best to try to spread out as best as you can. But we are doing everything that we can to try to make sure everything happens smoothly, efficiently, and most importantly, safely. One thing that I do know and I do believe that to be able to convene without caution is carelessness, and we don't want to go that way. So we're taking every caution that we can to make sure that when you decide to come to in-person worship, that you can feel comfortable, that you can feel safe by being there. Now, we look forward to you coming out, and we encourage you, if you're having the idea or the thought that you're ready to come back to worship, then we are really encouraging you to do so. But if you're not ready yet, we quite understand that as well. And so we'll continue to be praying for you. We just ask that you continue to tune in online and be a part of the virtual worship service. And whenever you feel comfortable, we'll be ready to welcome you back. So again, be looking forward to coming out to in-person worship this Sunday. Whoa, hold on. I said Sunday. This is only Friday. All right. We still got a couple of more days. But this Sunday, as people like to say, Easter Sunday, we will open the doors for in-person worship again, beginning at 10:30 a.m. We look forward to seeing you. God bless you. Take care. I love you all. Bye-bye.